What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about recombinating in Path of Exile 3.25. My goal is that for the end of this video, you'll be able to recombinate a 4 tier 1 mod item like this. We're going to be doing gloves today, but this translates into any item that you're going to be recombinating. The basic flow that we're going to be doing is crafting 1 mod feeders. Then we're going to be recombinating those 1 mod feeders into 2 mod feeders, and then from there you recombinate the 2 mod feeders into the 4 tier 1 final item. Before we get into it, I just wanted to acknowledge some of the places where I learned how to recombinate this league. And firstly, it's a thread that's been up on Reddit. Shout out to Butsicles, nice name. And he made a great, super in-depth Reddit thread on how to recombinate, giving examples throughout. It goes even a step further than this one right here, and it involves getting that last 5th mod onto a 4 mod feeder. So if you're looking for a bit more in-depth explanations on recombinating, definitely check out the Reddit guide. Also, if you're looking for specific guides for CI Trickster gear, Sheepishly has made some amazing guides this league on how to recombinate specific items for CI Trickster. If you're looking for a really in-depth guide on each specific piece of gear, definitely check out his channel in the description. The first step in recombinating an item with 4 T1 mods is going to be getting your 1 mod feeders. I've got a bunch of gloves prepared here. As you can see, we have a couple tier 1 ints ready to go. And I've got a bunch of random rolls here. So the first thing you're going to want to do, scour all the bases that you have ready. And we're going to make them all magic. Then you're going to want to grab your Regex. If you haven't seen my last video and you're confused on Regexes still, I highly recommend you check it out. In that video, I linked a cheat sheet for Regexes for recombinating CI Trickster gear, as well as explain how to make your own Regex for both open prefixes and open suffixes, alt Aug spamming. Go ahead and paste it in, and already it's highlighting some that are available for us. Boom, right there. T1 attack speed. That's really lucky. Got it already. That's the important thing about checking your items before you just go ahead and aug them. Because if I would have auged that, now I have an extra prefix on it that might not be very good. If you can, getting all the tier 1 mods isolated is the best possible way you can do this. Now, for a lot of mine, I did a null, and if it hit, then I kept it. If it didn't, then yeah, you have to respam. If you're going for GG gear, I'd say it's definitely worth it to annul. But if you're just crafting your first set to get you started, then I would say just go ahead and recombinate a bunch of items together and don't really worry about clearing them of those prefixes or suffixes right now. So we're going to spam the rest of these. Oh, right there. This one's ready to go. Increase energy shield, tier 1. Oh, another one ready to go. To maximum energy shield, tier 1. And now, these ones are ready for augmenting. Then we hit another one. So it's easy as that. You're just going to go through, alteration spam until they highlight. Make sure you check, is it a mod I need that's isolated? If it's not, you're going to hit it with a orb of augmentation to add that new thing. If it doesn't highlight, you're just going to keep repeating that until you have a bunch of bases ready to go to recombinate. So I'm going to save you guys the boring part. I'm going to go ahead and spam all these and get a bunch of bases ready. And then we'll jump back in when we're ready to recombinate our 1 mod feeders into 2 mod feeders. Alright guys, I finished my alt spam. And we've got 4 of each 1 mod feeders for our prefixes here. So we're going to recombinate them and see if we can get some fixes. Alright, we didn't hit that one. When that happens and you recombinate and one doesn't hit, it does at least give you one of the bases back, so you can go ahead and try another time using that same one. So we'll go ahead and try again. Unlucky again. Unlucky again. Unlucky again. We are getting incredibly unlucky right now. Usually it's about 1 in 3 to 1 in 4, but we are getting pretty unlucky here. And there we go. We got one. So that would be a 2-mod feeder ready to go. That's usable. Out of 4 sets, we did get 1 usable one. Now we are going to do the same thing, but for our suffixes. So for us, we're going to be grabbing our T1 attack speed gloves and our gloves with tier 1 int on it. And we don't... Tier 1 attack speed is going to be the rarest mod in terms of rolling gloves. So I only have 3 available. Hopefully we can get lucky. First try Fridays, anyone? Nope. We'll try again on the gloves here. And looks like a hit. Nice. Let's go. That's what we needed. Alright, we'll try for one more here, just with our last increased attack speed. Nice to get this one to hit 2. And nope, keep the attack speed though. Let's go. Means we can go again. And no luck. Alright. Well, it's all good. Managed to get one of each 2-mod feeder. One for the prefixes, one for the suffixes. So now comes the fun part where we get to spend some divine multi-modding them. So for the suffixes, we are going to craft 3 crafted modifiers. Can have up to 3 crafted modifiers. For the prefixes, we need to craft on 2 exclusive modifiers. So a good rule of thumb is pretty much any mod that is a veiled mod that you can craft on is going to be exclusive. If you're looking for a little bit more in-depth information on what an exclusive modifier is versus isn't, definitely check out that Reddit thread that I linked in the description. It'll help you out a ton. So we crafted on additional damage reduction while focused, and then we're going to be doing increased damage while leeching.
Alright lads, new order in.
The first 2-mod feeder is ready to go. For the second one, we're going to need 3 crafted modifiers again. Then we're going to be crafting 1 prefix. We're going to be doing damage reduction while focused. And then we'll be doing 1 suffix. And we'll do attack speed while focused. Boom. Now you have 2 mod feeders with 3 blocks, 3 blocking mods on them, ready to go. So from this point, all that's left is to slam these together and pray. Back in King's March at the Recombinator, got both of our 2 mod items here with T1 attack speed, T1 int, and T1 to max ES and T1 increased ES. And if all goes well, hopefully we'll have a 4 tier 1 mod item for you. Alright. Ready? Set. Boom. Did we get lucky? Kept the ES, 2 max energy shield, increased attack speed, and intelligence. First try. That's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. And just like that, you've got an incredible pair of gloves to use. We want to go ahead and price check these. 42 divine, 60 divine-ish. Now, it's not always going to be that easy. We did hit it first try, but that is the second pair of gloves I have hit first try. But if you do not hit first try, if it takes you a few tries, please don't come blaming me. Like I said, this is all just chance, so there is a chance that you're not going to hit first try like I just did. With the way I just went over doing the 4 tier 1 mod item, you can do that for anything. So I actually did that for my chest piece. That's how I crafted my helmet. That's how I crafted my boots. And that's how I crafted my shield. Just to do a quick recap of the basic premise for recombinating is you're going to identify an item you want 4 tier 1 mods on, whether that's 3 prefixes and a suffix or 2 prefixes and 2 suffixes. So you're going to alt spam until you have a bunch of 1 mod feeders of each perk that you want. Just to use this example again, we alt spammed, we got a bunch of 1 mod feeders of increased energy shield, 1 mod feeders of to maximum energy shield, 1 mod feeders of increased attack speed, and 1 mod feeders of to intelligence. Then you're taking those 1 mod feeders and you're putting them together. Once you have 2 mod feeders, you saw the ratio that we were getting, you are going to need a decent amount of 1 mod feeders in order to get a few hits on your 2 mod feeders. Once you have those 2 mod feeders, you are then going to multi-mod them, and then you're ready to slam and recombinate those. And hopefully you hit your 4 mod feeder either first try or second try. Usually, I think for almost all of these, it's been, except for the shield. The shield was tough. Shield, I think, was like 3rd or 4th try. It took me a while to get a good shield. I definitely recommend giving Recombinators a try this league if you haven't already. They're a very cheap way to achieve some very good, expensive gear. Normally getting 4 tier 1 mods on 1 item is pretty hard, but with Recombinators this league, it's honestly not too bad. So hopefully that helps you guys out. Let me know down in the comments if you guys managed to recombinate any good gear using this method. I love hearing about how things are going with you guys. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.